Greenville native Sean Dogan. He's the pastor of Long Branch Baptist Church and has served the church since 1997 and has a love for people in the community that he serves. He's married to the former Tatriva Young, and they have a beautiful daughter, Ramaya Dogan. During his time with the church, he has initiated several programs that benefit the community, including partnering with Harvest Hope Food Bank for a weekly feeding program that serves 200 families monthly in the greater Sullivan community, as well as scholarship programs and business grant opportunities for members at Long Branch. He is part of or has volunteered with nearly 30 organizations around the area, including REAM, which is the Racial Equity and Economic Mobility of Greenville, United Way of Greenville County, and Urban League of the Upstate's Capital Campaign Committee. He was listed as Greenville's 50 most influential people in 2022 and the best and brightest under 35 by Greenville Business Magazine, truly exemplifying a legacy of service. So please welcome Pastor Sean Dogan.
Well, good morning, everyone. Good morning. Mr. Mayor, City Council members, City Manager's office, and each one of you, I'm honored to be here on today. It is both an honor and a privilege to stand before you today as we commemorate the life and legacy of Dr. Martin Luther King, Jr. Dr. King was a man of extraordinary vision, courage, service, and commitment. His words moved mountains, and his actions changed the course of history. Today we gather not just to honor his memory, but to reflect on how his principles can guide us in our work and in our lives. As city workers, you are the heartbeat of Greenville. Your dedication keeps our city moving forward, from the sanitation team that keeps our streets clean, to the public safety officer who protects us, from the planners shaping Greenville's future, to the administrators ensuring efficiency. Your work touches every resident every day. Dr. King once said, "We may have all come on different ships, but we're all in the same boat now." These words remind us of unity, and that unity is not just about sameness, but it's about working together despite our differences. Unity begins with understanding and mutual respect. Within our city workforce, you represent a diversity of skills, backgrounds, and experiences. Each one of you brings something unique to the table. When we embrace this, we unlock the power of our collective strength. No department works in isolation. A well-paved street isn't just infrastructure. It's the pathway that connects people to jobs, schools, and opportunities. A park isn't just green space. It's a community hub that fosters belonging. When we work together, we create a Greenville that thrives on interconnectedness. Engage with colleagues from other departments. Learn how their work intersects with yours. Together, we can break down silos and build stronger connections that benefit our entire city. Dr. King informed us with these words: "Life's most persistent and urgent question is, what are you doing for others?" As city workers, you have the privilege and responsibility to answer this question each and every day. Your work directly impacts the lives of our neighbors. When you install a new sidewalk, repair a water line, or provide assistance to a resident in need, you are doing more than your job. You're strengthening the bonds of our community. Dr. King believed that every individual deserved equal access to opportunity. In Greenville, your work must reflect that belief, whether it's ensuring that underserved neighborhoods receive attention and creating programs to uplift those in need. You have the power to bring equity to life. Look for ways to engage with residents. Attend community meetings. Listen to their concerns. Let their voices shape the work that you do. By building trust and fostering relationships, you can create a more inclusive and resilient Greenville. Dr. King often spoke about the power of servant leadership. Everyone can be great because everyone can serve. Everyone can be great because everyone can serve. Everyone can be great because everyone can serve. Greatness, he reminds us, isn't measured by titles or accolades, but by the impact we have on others. As city workers, you lead through your service, whether you're helping a resident resolve an issue, mentoring a colleague, or streamlining a process to improve efficiency. You are demonstrating the values of leadership. Each of you are a leader in your own right. Let's recognize and celebrate your contributions and the contributions made by your colleagues. When we uplift one another, we create a culture of positivity and motivation. Take time to acknowledge the efforts of your peers. A simple thank you, a word of encouragement can go a long way in building morale and unity within your workforce. Dr. King's vision was one of belonging and justice. He famously said, "Injustice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere." These words compel us to ensure that no one in our community is left behind. Belonging begins with your own team. Every employee should feel valued and respected. Let's create an environment where diverse voices are heard and everyone has the opportunity to contribute their best. Your work as a city employee must reflect the diversity of Greenville residents. This means identifying and addressing barriers that prevent full access to city services and resources. Examine your daily work through these lenses of belonging. Is there a process that you can make more accessible? Is there a way that you can better serve the underserved communities? These small steps have lasting impact. Dr. King understood that progress requires action. He reminds us faith is taking the first step even when you do not see the entire staircase. The work we do may not always yield immediate results, but it lays the foundation for lasting impact. Whether it's improving communication with residents, finding creative solutions to challenges, or streamlining a service, incremental improvements add up. Dr. Martin Luther King said these words in a speech that he made to middle school students. In the speech, "What is your life's blueprint?" It is here that he gave 3 considerations that I would like to share with you. The first was, have a deep belief in your own dignity, worth, and somebodyness. In other words, you count, you have worth, and your life has ultimate significance. The second one, you must have determination to achieve excellence in your various fields of endeavor. In other words, do your very best at all times. Excellence has to be the standard. The third, commit to an internal principle of beauty, love, justice, and service. As I conclude, it is those famous words from his publication and his speech, where do we go from here? He says, hate is too great a burden to bear. I have decided to love. I know that love is ultimately the only answer to mankind's problems. City of Greenville, it has been my honor to address you today, and it is my hope that you will live out not just Dr. King's dream, not just my hope for Greenville, but I hope that you carry out the very mission, vision, and values of our great city. May God bless you and have a wonderful day.